你好, welcome to Chinese Begin. In last lesson, we learned what is Chinese characters. All Chinese characters are constructed by strokes. Once we know how to write them, then we can write every single Chinese character. And there are 11 basic strokes in war, and among them, there are 6 fundamental strokes. In this lesson, you will learn the 6 fundamental strokes of Chinese characters. Okay, let's begin. First, let's look at the first fundamental stroke, 横 horizontal. This stroke, we call it 横 or horizontal. When we write 横, we need to write along the horizontal line in the middle of this grid from left to right, like this. Please pay attention to the order of writing. Don't go from right to left. When you learn to write the stroke 横, you also learn to write the first Chinese character, 一, which means 1. The second fundamental stroke is 竖 vertical. The stroke 竖 is also called vertical. We need to write it from top to bottom along the vertical middle line of the grid like this. Please note that you can't write it from bottom to top, and we shouldn't going back and forth. This character is called 10, which means 10. We can find that it's combined with the 2 fundamental strokes, 横 horizontal and 竖 vertical. When we write the character 10, remember to write horizontal firstly and then write vertical like this. Next stroke, 撇 downward left. This is the third stroke we learned today, 撇 or downward left. It's written from top right and then downward left. Remember, just one single stroke and don't write it backwards. Can you find the stroke 撇 from this character? Great, it's here. This character is called 刀, which means knife. And this way is how we write the character 刀. Next stroke is 捺 hold-down. The stroke 捺, also called hold-down. When we write 捺, we need to write it from top to bottom and from left to right. Be careful not to confuse it with the direction of the stroke 撇. The 2 strokes 撇 and 捺 can form a new character, 人, which means person. Can you tell which stroke is 撇 and which stroke is 捺? Great! This blue stroke is 撇 and this red stroke is 捺. When we write the character 人, we need to write the stroke 撇 first, then write the stroke 捺. Then, let's look at the 5th stroke, 点 or dot. The stroke 点, also called dot. Here, how we write it. When we write it, we should begin from left top and then end to right bottom. This character is 太, which means extremely. It's constructed by 4 fundamental strokes we have learned. Can you find them? Great! They are 横, 撇, 捺, and 点. When we write the character 太, we need to write the stroke 横 first, then write 撇, next write the stroke 捺, and last write the stroke 点. The last fundamental stroke we will learn in this lesson is提upward. The stroke T also means upward. The stroke T is written from bottom of left to upward of right. Now, can you find the stroke from this character? Great, it's here. Don't mistake the strokes 点 and the stroke 提 of this character. And this is how we write the character 冷, which means cold. That's all the strokes we learned in this lesson. Let's have a review. In this lesson, we learned how to write the 6 fundamental strokes. 横、竖、撇、捺、点、提. Okay, that's all we have learned today. In next lesson, we will continue to learn the remaining 5 basic strokes of Chinese characters. 再见, see you next time.